plug-in just wasn't giving me what I needed. All right. Later. Well, we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but I think we're on the air. Chargers have the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. A run up the middle.
Kane, the ball carrier.
Kane took it right over the tackle. Gained about 2 yards on the play.
Tackled by Luther.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 or 8. Graydon Arnold at quarterback now for the Chargers. Chargers out of the I formation. Handoff in the backfield.
That's Wood on the carry, fullback.
Got up over the 45-yard line to about the 46, 45 and a half. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 to go. A little more than 5. Chargers to the line of scrimmage.
Canute and Lavender split right.
Creston in a 4-man front. Deep backfield, a lot of backs. Chargers drop back to throw, and he swarmed under at the 40-yard line, so it's going to be a loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Chargers. Arnold dropped back to pass, and he was snowed under. Loss of about 6 yards on that play.
Kinsella on the tackle.
4th down and 11 now for the Chargers. Creston, 2-man deep.
Arnold back to punt it.
There's the snap. Gets the kick away. Taken at the 25-yard line and brought down on the 30, where Creston will take over 1st and 10.
Keene and Lavender on the tackle.
Creston's first opportunity with the ball. Chariton didn't gain a whole lot, maybe 1 first down on their first drive, and then they were stalled. Creston with their first opportunity of the night. Pass over the middle, and he broke a tackle. Well, he didn't break the tackle. He just broke loose, and he's going to go all the way.
Touchdown.
A 69-yard touchdown pass.
Kralik on the reception.
So that puts the Chargers in a hole early. Makes the score the Panthers 6 and the Chargers 0. Now the extra point attempt. Looks like it's going to be a place kick attempt.
Kralik will be attempting the extra point.
There's the snap, the kick, it's up. It's good, and the Panthers lead early in this ball game by a score of 7-0. A lightning quick 69-yard pass put the Panthers on the board, and they lead the Chargers now 7-0. Score update is brought to you by Hy-Vee Distributing. All score updates tonight are brought to you by the distributing center of Hy-Vee and here in Chariton.
Tough start to the game, but they're going to have to regroup and get a drive going.
Well, they threw that little screen pass on the left side. The defender wasn't there. He couldn't get an arm on him, and he just broke it and went all the way down the side here on the west side of the field. Panthers are kicking the ball from the 40-yard line. We're going from right to left.
Lavender and Rich are deep for the Chargers.
That has this crowd stunned here tonight. The Chargers are expected to have a really good season, but I expect this to be one of their tougher games of the season, by the way. They're playing a 3A team tonight. Here comes the kick. Taken at about the 8-yard line, brought up over the. He may go. He's caught at the 40 and taken down at the 45.
That's Swarthout with a nice return.
Swarthout brought the ball up to midfield where the Chargers are going to take over with good field position and a chance to get right back in this ball game.
Tackle made by Wallace, or he might have went.
He just had one man to beat, and he didn't beat him. But
Slot man with a carry.
Handoff in the backfield, and he loses about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Lavender lined up in the slot, took it on a little reverse action.
Creston has 3 men up front and everybody else in the backfield. They're trying to prevent the Charger passing team from getting anything done tonight. 2nd down and 15. Arnold under center. Pitches it back.
Kane with a carry.
Kane brings the ball up over the 40, up to about the 43 or 44-yard line where it's going to be 3rd down.
Met by 4 tacklers there. He had no room on that play.
Brings up a 3rd down and about 12. 8:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Panthers by a score of 7-0. Pass on the left side.
Kane broke a couple
Kane
tackles.
breaks it and gets up to about the 40-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Kane lined up in the wide receiver position that time and made a couple good moves to get free. That's an MDL Insurance 1st down. Kane with the toss.
Kane gets the ball up to about the 45-yard line, maybe the 46. Rolls forward on the tackle. Brings up 2nd down and about 7 for the Chargers.
He was greeted in the backfield right when he caught that pitch, but he broke that first tackle and got some yards out of it.
Well, with this 3-man front, I would think the Chargers should be able to make some yardage up front tonight. Handoff, or fakes a handoff, passes.
Nice pass.
Complete down to the 30-yard line where it's going to be another 1st down.
It's Cornute on the catch.
Another MDL Insurance 1st down. Well, they didn't spot it. I mean, he's right at the line to gain, so it's not an MDL 1st down, but we'll see after this play.
High formation.
3rd and a short one here. Handoff to Kane in the backfield. He lunges for that line to gain. He was stopped a little bit short in the backfield. We'll see if he got the line needed.
Looks like it's going to be short.
Short again. Not much of a gain on the play at all. Chargers look like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Down to the 30-yard line.
Wood at fullback, Kane back.
Line to gain is the 29, it looks like. There's a fullback up the middle.
Kane on the carry.
Kane got the 1st down, so the Chargers have it 1st and 10, and MDL 1st down.
Got good blocking from the right side of the line that time. Reese and Hunter Kane led the way.
I would think the Chargers could just gain small gains all night long with that 3-man front, but
now they got 4 linebackers in there filling gaps and kind of containing a little bit. But that's power game is part of the Chargers.
Drops back to pass, a long pass, just out of the reach.
Canute had a step.
He just didn't have the room in the end zone. He ran out of real estate there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers. Arnold under center. One man deep in the backfield. Drops back to pass.
Screen pass attempted. Nice block.
And he's got the yardage.
Kane with the reception.
Kane takes the ball down to about the 10-yard line where it's going to be the Chargers' first down. Another MDL first down.
Tackled by Luther.
Looks like they spot it right on the 11 maybe, and it's going to be...
The Chargers are in the Midwest Heritage Bank red zone.
Arnold under center. I formation. Handoff in the backfield.
Good yard straight up the middle for Kane. That line's starting to create some holes and move some guys backwards.
Gain made about 4 yards, it looked like, on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 7 or 6. Yeah, if the Charger line can just wear that defensive line for Creston down, it'll make a lot of difference tonight.
Fitzgerald split left. Hand off to the fullback that time. Wood for a 3-yard gain.
Brings up a 3rd down and 4, it looks like. 3rd down and 3, the scoreboard says. We'll take that, but...
I formation, 2 men split right, 1 left.
Arnold under center. Takes a snap, handoff over the middle. He's going to get stopped short. Kane with the carry.
Fourth and 1. 1 for the first down, about 2 for the touchdown.
Made about 3 yards on that play, so it's 4th down and 1 yard to go. A short one, it looks like. Big play here, offensive line. I formation. Arnold under center. Takes the snap. Handoff. Caught in the backfield. Looks like he came up short, and the Panthers will take over on that spot.
Haven't signaled yet.
They may bring the chains into measure here. It's Creston's ball. They hold at the goal line. Held on about the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense now needs to come up with a stop.
I think we had a timeout there on the field. It was signaled, and we've got a huddle on the sidelines. MDL Insurance Services, first downs all night. It's fall and it means football. MDL Insurance is proud to be a sponsor of Chariton football. If you are needing insurance, whether it's home, renters, auto, life, health, or commercial, MDL Insurance Services is conveniently located in Chariton, Cordon, and Humiston, and they are ready to help you with all of your insurance. MDLinsurance.com.
Chargers requested a measurement, and they came out with the chains, but it was short.
So we've got a first down coming up for the Panthers. 3:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Panthers deep in their own territory. A fumble right here would be nice. Man goes in motion. Drops back, carries it over the middle. Not much gain on the play.
It's Mills on the carry.
Looks like maybe he got up to about the 5-yard line. That'll bring up a second down situation for Creston. Second down and about 7, it looks like. There's a snap in the backfield, handoff in the backfield, and he's snowed under.
Gang tackled.
No gain on that play. Got maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third down and looks like 6, maybe 7.
It's Mills on the carry again.
Third down and 5 at the 5-yard line. Big play here for the Charger defense. Eli Loudon, the quarterback for the Panthers, drops back to pass, throws it over the middle, caught for the first down. That and about a 3-yard gain after he got the first down, so it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers. A dangerous path for the Panthers there, out of his own end zone. Loudon, the quarterback for the Panthers, a senior. 5'11", 185 pounds.
3 men split left. No
in
back.
The shotgun, there's a penalty on the play. Illegal procedure by the Panthers. Had trips to the left.
Quarterback was the only one in the backfield, so it either going to be a pass or a quarterback run of some kind. You got 3 men split left again. Looks like they all single covered.
Oh, almost bobbled the ball in the backfield. There's a pass to the left side that was bobbled. It was right to the receiver. Number 83 out there had that ball in his hands.
Pretty good coverage by Evans on the play. Well thrown ball.
Brance Baker, the receiver. 2nd down and 15 to go now for the Panthers. Loudon again in the shotgun. 3 men trips to the left. Another low snap. He's caught in the backfield, but he handed the ball off first, so it looks like they gained just a little bit.
That was incomplete pass. He got a pass off to number 17, and he dropped it. So
he was right there in the back of the backfield, didn't see it, so no gain on the play. Falls incomplete, and it's 3rd down and 15 for the Panthers. 1:44 left to go here in a fast first quarter. Creston leads by a score of 7-0. Big play here for the Chargers. Trips to the left. Another low snap. There's a high pass to the left. And it's caught by the receiver for the first down.
Looked like Carnute might be able to step in front of him, but the receiver did a good job of moving over.
Instead of stepping in front of it, he should have just knocked that down. I think he was trying to go for the interception, and it just got past him. So that's a first down for the Panthers up to the 30-yard line. 1:28 left to go here in the first quarter. The score is 7-0 in favor of the Panthers.
When they're splitting 3 men wide, they're all getting single covered, so they've got to do an awfully nice job one-on-one out there.
3 men split to the right side. A reception in at about the 49-yard line. A nice play by the Panthers. That receiver just turned around and brought the ball out of nowhere for the first down.
Latham on that catch, and that's just what he did. I mean, they turned around and saw the ball first. And the ball was just thrown up for grabs, and he turned around and saw it and made a move on it.
The receiver was playing or the defender was playing the receiver and wasn't looking at the pass, which now we've got I formation, handoff in the backfield. And he's thrown for a yard or two loss.
Wrapped up by Wood on that play. Looks like they're coming back in with the running back just went out, so I'm guessing they're going to come back with the 3 wideouts again.
I believe that was Mills that ran that ball the last time.
Yeah.
2nd down and 11, loss of about 1 on the play.
Trips right and 2 men left. Need to get pressure on the quarterback. Broken up on the play.
It looks like the Panthers think that they can pass the ball on the Chargers tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Tim Millage delivering pizza here. We'll take a break for that. Thank you, Timmy. We've got 3rd down and 11. Another big play for the defense coming up here. Out of that shotgun in a pass formation again. Drops back, looks to
a lot of pressure on him.
Throws it over the head of the receiver. Intended receiver out there, number 12, I believe.
Receiver turned the wrong way that time.
Number 17 looked like a lot like 12 to me, but Brody Wallace brings up a 4th down now for the Panthers.
Canute back to field the punt.
Panthers in punt formation. Chargers with 1 man deep, high snap.
Low line drive kick. Uh-oh.
And it's bobbled.
And looks like Creston's on it.
Recovered by Creston. He tried to reach up and bring that ball down. He should have just let it go if he didn't have a good snap or catch.
Yeah, that was a line drive kick. It was going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And
so now the Panthers have it deep in the Charger territory. Looks like on the 7-yard line, 1st and goal to go for the Panthers. 9.1 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Has not been a good first quarter for the Chargers.
Loudon, the quarterback, alone in the backfield, trips right and 2 men left.
Pass to the left, caught, brought down short of the goal line, but he's right on the goal line.
It's the end of the first quarter.
There's the end of the first quarter, and Creston leads by a score of 7-0. There's been several chances that the Chargers have had. It looked like bad snaps that could have easily gotten away from that quarterback, but they've come up with it. Family Chiropractic Center, Dr. Larry Hershey. You only get one body in your lifetime. Let Dr. Larry Hershey, a Family Chiropractic Center, help you get well and stay well. Dr. Hershey specializes in chiropractic orthopedics for your bone, joint, muscle, and nerve disorders. Request an appointment today at CharitonChiro.com. Granny's Kitchen, a place to gather with friends and family while you enjoy home-cooked dishes that will remind you of eating at Grandma's house. Serving breakfast all day, open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't forget to grab a slice of homemade pie. Hardee's in Chariton wishes everyone a happy and healthy playing season this year. Tune in to Hardee's football preview show on KIIC Fridays at 7 a.m. live from Hardee's in Albia. Well, we've got a 2nd down and 1 coming up. 2nd and goal to go at the 1-yard line. See if the Charger defense can stiffen up here. Handoff over the middle. I think he stopped.
Yeah, Mayo lost a yard. That's handoff to Mills. A nice hit.
Creston must not think they can run the ball against the Chargers tonight. They keep lining up in pass formations.
Nick Wood, good penetration on that play and just stood him right up. Well, this would be a big stop if they could get it.
3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Another big play by the Charger defense.
Quarterback alone in the backfield.
Trips to the right. Twins to the left.
Looking left.
Drops to throw.
Overshot him.
Overthrew him at the 5-yard line, it looks like, and it's going to be a 4th down situation for the Panthers. Will they settle for the field goal?
No new players came in, so unless one of their regular offensive guys is the kicker, then they must be going for it. I think they're going to take a timeout here. They've run play clock down to 10. They haven't broke the huddle, so.
Well, the clock's not running, so.
Yeah, it is.
Timeout.
Down to 2. The play clock.
Oh, yeah. We had an incomplete pass, but little difference this year on the timing. Once the ball is brought back in, ready for play, it's set with a 40-minute clock. It's not like the old 35s, but that's just to speed up the ball game. Dr. Richard Rips. At Dr. Richard Rips Dentistry, you will receive professional dental care in a pleasant atmosphere. One of his patients said his visit was the most painless, enjoyable, quickest dentist appointments he's ever had. For your dental care, call Dr. Rips in Chariton, 774-2312. Chargers break the huddle on their sidelines. Creston already on the field, ready for the play.
Three men.
Creston 4th down and 3 at the 3-yard line.
3 men right, 2 men left. Looking
Drops
down
back to pass. Almost intercepted twice, but it was also almost received. So the Chargers hold at the goal line.
If Kernut, who broke that up, if he could have just grabbed a hold of that, he might have had 99 yards in front of him of pay dirt.
Well, the guy in the backfield that almost cut it back there, if he'd have caught it, had nobody over here to stop him either, and that would have been 100 yards, but it wasn't to be. Chargers take over on their own 3-yard line.
That's a great defensive stop for the Chargers.
It was. That'll give them a little bit of momentum here.
Had a 2nd and goal from the 1. Hand off to Wood up the middle.
Opposite teams tonight. The Creston Panthers seem to be wanting to pass the ball all night, and they're not giving the Chargers much chance to pass. 3 men up front, enticing them to run the ball, but gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down. Handoff over the middle. Up to the close to the down to gain.
That's Rich on the carry as the head Kane split out wide as a wide receiver.
Looks like he just came up a little bit short. 3rd and a long one now for the Chargers. 10-14 left to go here in the first quarter. Graydon Arnold at quarterback. Under center. Drops back.
Looking to pass. Got a man open. It's caught by Lavender. Nice throw. Hit him right in stride. Nice catch.
Nice catch by Peyton Lavender. Brought the ball out for the first down, out to about the 30, maybe the 27. It's hard to tell from this side of the field. Looks like they spotted it on the 27. It's the Chargers' second first down, I believe. Nice pass play. He almost broke that on this side. MDL Insurance brings us another first down for the Chargers. Here's a pass.
To Kane.
Kane takes it, gets up to the 30, maybe the 31.
Lining Kane up as a wide receiver quite often. And then P.J. Rich is the tailback when they do that. Kane left again, and Canute heading out wide right.
They gave him 4 yards on the play. Arnold under center. Handoff in the backfield.
That's Rich on the carry again. Another
Rich up over the 35 to about the 36-yard line. It'll bring up third down for the Chargers. Timeout for the official.
Nick Wood checking back in at fullback for what looks like it's going to be a third and short.
Official calls for him to reset the clock. He winds the clock, and we're ready to go. 9:31 left to go here in the first half. Arnold under center, I formation, handoff right away.
Through.
Looks like he might have the first down.
Kane on the carry.
Just enough for the first down. The chains are starting to move before they get the signal. Another MDL Insurance first down for the Chargers. Chargers come to the line of scrimmage. I formation. Drops back to pass. A little screen pass. Complete to the sidelines, but it goes for about 2 or 3 yards.
That's catch by Kane. They're using Kane in the fullback spot some with Rich as the tailback.
Second down and 7 for the Chargers on about the 40-yard line. Scoreboard says it's on the 41. 2 men in the backfield. Handoff goes to the right side.
Kane again with the carry.
No gain on the play. Lost maybe a half a yard on that. Brings up third down and 8. Be a third down and it looks like a short 8, but Chargers break the huddle.
Kane coming left.
One man deep in the backfield. Arnold under center. Drops back to pass.
A lot of pressure on him.
Gets the pass away. He catches the ball. Nice play by Dylan Kane. I'm not so sure he didn't push off just a little bit there.
He made a wise decision there.
he may have gotten away with a little bit, but
he opened up a little bit of space. Again, in case he saw the ball coming first before the defender, and that helped a lot.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but it looked like there may have been a little nudge there. Not that the Chargers would ever do anything wrong. Handoff in the backfield and goes for nothing. Lost maybe 3 or 4 yards.
Luther shot through there, and we didn't have a chance on that play. He came right through his seam. And
so that'll bring up second down for the Chargers. The Chargers in Panther territory. Down inside the 40-yard line, down to about the 38 now. One man in the backfield.
We've got Canute and
twins
Kane
to the right,
twins
to the left. Pass over the middle. He tried to pass.
got sacked and fumbled, I believe.
Fumbled the ball, and the Panthers take over.
Looks like recovery by Wurster.
I thought he got that pass off. I kept looking down the field for the ball, but I thought there was a chance it'd be intercepted. But no, he was hit just about the time he released it, and he fumbled the ball. So there's 6:39 left to go here in the half. The Panthers lead again by a score of 7-0. Loudon drops back, fires one over the middle, and there's nobody there covering the receiver, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
That's Kralik on the reception.
What was the defense looking at there? Nobody covered that man down the field, and it brings the score up to 13-0 in favor of Creston. That was just a muff play on the Chargers' part. Nobody covered that man, ran right over the middle, right down from the side, and took the ball into the end zone. Now the extra point. There's a snap. The kick is up. It's good. The Panthers lead by a score of 14-0 with 6:30 left to go here in the first half.
Kick was by Kralik.
That scoring update is brought to you by Hy-Vee Distribution Center of Chariton.
Yeah, that was quite a change from Chargers had a nice little drive going, starting at their own, 2 or 3 yard line.
Well, yeah, and they brought the ball down into Panther territory inside down to about the 30-yard line, and then a couple of miscues, and then a fumble, and took the Chargers right out of the play.
Well, they're single covering those receivers most of the time, and
their receivers just seem to be a little bit faster than the Charger defenders. It's a good quarterback the Panthers have, and he doesn't come too far off when he throws the ball. I look for every once in a while he has a bad snap that he's going to lose one of these times, but so far it hasn't happened. Here's the kick for the Panthers.
Oh, it's a nice return there.
Nice return by the Chargers up to the 25-yard line.
It's Lavender on the return.
Schroeder Baseball. Schroeder Baseball provides high-end baseball and softball gear for players of all ages, low prices, and personal, friendly, knowledgeable service. Call or text today, 641-203-0734, and find him on Facebook at Schroeder Baseball.
About half the Creston line jumped off sides that time.
Encroachment on the Panthers makes it 1st and 5 now for the Chargers. See if they can get something going here before halftime. We don't want to get in too much of a hole.
High formation with the slot man.
Pitch back in the backfield.
Kane with a carry.
Got up to about the line to gain. Not quite there, I don't think, unless they spotted it. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1 to go.
No, signaling first down.
I thought the line to gain was right on the 35, and Chariton was short of it, but they got the first down. Looking at it at a little bit of bad angle from here, but
got Canute coming here to the left side.
Arnold under center. One man in the backfield. Handoff goes for maybe 1 yard.
Kind of trying to play some power football. They had the tight end to the right side, the slot man to the right side. Only one receiver out wide.
Chargers seem like they're pretty confident that they can move the ball on the Panther defense, but so far they just haven't had the big play.
Rich checking back into the backfield. Looks like it'll be Rich and Kane.
One man split to the left. I formation. Drops back to throw. Oh, there's contact over there, but just inadvertent. People ran into each other. Falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 now for the Chargers. 5:04 left to go here in the first half.
Wood and Fitzgerald checking back in the game.
Score is 14-0 in favor of the Panthers. Drops back to throw, and he throws it incomplete over the 50-yard line.
Don't know if that was intended for Fitzgerald or Cornude. He kind of threw it between the two of them.
Chargers send the punt team out. Timeout by the Chargers. Smith Body Shop. Smith's Body Shop is a proud sponsor of Chariton football. If you love the look of perfectly painted vehicle, you'll want to remember the name Smith's Body Shop. No one plans to have an accident, but you can plan to be prepared. So Smith's Body Shop, in your phone book, 641-774-5008.
Players heading back out on the field here. Got Arnold dropping back to a punt.
Arnold to punt. There's the snap, gets the kick away.
Creston has nobody back to receive it. They were a little suspicious. It looked like that we might fake it from down there, but
ball's down on about the 35-yard line where the Panthers will take it. Well, no, it's going to be a little bit further back than that. On about the 32. Sorry, I lost video here for a little bit, but .453 left to go here in the first half. Creston Panthers lead by a score of 14-0. There's a snap in the backfield, carried from the backfield. Finally, they run a play. Nice gain on the play.
That's Kralik again on the carry. Fitzgerald and Rich on the tackle for the Chargers.
Second down and 4. Loudon again out of the shotgun.
Single coverage out here in the flat. Handoff to the tailback.
Lost a little bit on the play, lost about 2 yards on it. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 now for the Panthers.
As Reese on the tackle.
Third and 5, Chargers need a stop. Again, out of the shotgun. Let's have one of those bad snaps here.
Trips right.
Little screen pass.
And
he may take this to the house.
He tripped over the 35-yard line, I think. Tried to make one more move and lost his footing.
He was caught by one Charger, but he kind of broke loose from him. They were kind of dancing right there, but got the ball up to the 35-yard line where it's another first down by the Panthers. Chargers need to find an answer for this passing game.
That's the first time they sent two of those guys deep and brought the other one underneath, and I think that caught the Chargers by
Twins
surprise.
to the right. Handoff in the backfield. He breaks loose, and he's going to go to the house. He takes it to the end zone.
That was carried by Mills.
Mills took the ball for 32 yards for the touchdown, and that puts the Chargers in a deep hole, 20-0 here with 3:27 left to go in the first half. A disappointing start for the Chargers tonight. The extra point attempt. The PAT, it's up. And it's good.
Kralik with another conversion.
Makes the score 21-0 in favor of the Panthers. Napa Auto Parts. When you find yourself in need of parts, your car, pickup, truck, or tractor, look no further than Chariton Napa. Auto Parts located 2 blocks east of the Chariton Square on Court Avenue. Napa Know-How, proud sponsors of Charger Athletics.
Well, the Chargers got 3:27 left in the half to try to get one of those scores back.
They need to get one before halftime if they want to get back in this ball game.
Got Lavender dropping deep. Be nice if he could break one.
There's the kick.
Lavender has it.
Lavender takes it about the goal line. Comes up the middle. Oh, he looked like he could maybe break that. He goes up to the 40-yard line, or the 30-yard line, where the Chargers will take over, 1st and 10.
25-yard return, pretty good.
First and 10 Chargers.
Kane split left to the near side. Lavender came in motion, made the catch. Fitzgerald checking in for the Chargers.
.250 left to go in the first half. Arnold under center, I formation. Handoff over the middle, up to about the 40.
P.J. Rich with the carry.
P.J. Rich with the carry. Pick up of about 5 yards, brings up 31.
Tackle by Chestnut. Preston Lane checked in as an extra blocker in the line.
I formation again, handoff to the deep man. Gets up to the 40-yard line.
It's Rich with the carry, but
No gain on the play. It brings up 4th down and 1. Dangerous situation here for the Chargers.
Looks like they're going for it. Fitzgerald checking in, bringing the play. Keene and Rich in the backfield.
Handoff at the line of scrimmage. I think he got the first down. It's going to be close. Signaled on this side by the official, and it's first down, but there's a minute and 22 left to go here in the first half. It's 21-0 in favor of the Panthers.
High formation.
Drops back to pass. Fires incomplete. Falls.
Overthrew his man. Intended for Lane. Tight end.
Why do y'all keep saying hi?
Single back, 2 tight
Second
ends.
and 10. Arnold drops back to pass.
Looking deep.
Ball's incomplete, just over the hands of the intended receiver.
Coverage by number 5, Brayton Chestnut.
Charger facing the 3rd and 10.
Timeout Chariton.
Timeout by the Chargers. The Chariton Hy-Vee Distribution Center will have open interviews on Thursdays from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Hy-Vee Distribution Center in Chariton. Now hiring for part-time warehouse order selectors, first and second shifts, and a part-time truck drivers. Please apply online at www.hyvee.com and come to the open interviews. Hy-Vee is an equal opportunity employer. Third down and 10, 56 seconds left to go in the half. The score's 21-0 in favor of Creston. Chargers in the I formation.
Incomplete pass intended for Keene. He was not open.
That'll bring up a
Well
fourth down.
Intended for Preston Lane, brings up 4th down. Back deep for Creston. Number 5, Chestnut. Number 83, Brent Baker. Ray Donald, the punt for the Chargers.
Chestnut and Baker back to receive the punt.
There's the punt, gets it away. Goes out of bounds about the 15-yard line where the Panthers will take over, 1st and 10.
Nice punt by Arnold. I'm guessing the Panthers might just run the clock out here and go to halftime. Never know, though. They like to throw the ball.
Has not been a good half for the Chargers.
34 yards on the punt, no return.
35-yard punt for the Chargers.
Man in motion. Gets the ball.
Taken
Tackled
down
immediately.
in the backfield. One of the nice plays by the Charger defense this half.
That's Reese on the tackle.
32 seconds left to go in the half. I doubt that Creston will even run a play here.
They're just letting it run out.
Down to 9 seconds. The clock's going to run out, and that's going to be the first half. And the Panthers lead by a score of 21-0. And there's the end of the first half. Not a good half by the Chargers.
Yeah, and they return a lot of starters from last year's
yes,
team.
They did.
And,
but Creston knew what they were coming up against tonight. Yeah. They came in expecting the Chargers to run the ball or to pass the ball, and they've played that defense, set it up with a three-man front, and the Chargers haven't really been able to gain a whole lot with the running game.
A lot of big moments in the first half, where looked like something was going to happen, and an interception or a fumble would, Chariton made one really good stop early when they're down 7-0 and kept them out of the end zone and drove into their territory, and looked like they were going to get right back in it. And then a turnover happened, and looks like we have the dance team heading out in the field for the halftime entertainment. Lucas County Health Center. Lucas County Health Center is a proud sponsor of Chariton athletes and proud to provide athletic training services to help keep Charger athletes safe and healthy. Lucas County Health Center is the top 20 critical access hospital in the nation for best practices in quality. Make Lucas County Health Center your first choice for quality health care. Primo Heating and Cooling. Save time, money, and stress with Primo Heating and Cooling. They know how to find the root of the problem and fix it quickly and with care. Let them handle any HVAC issue you have, and they're proud to sponsor Chariton athletes. PrimoHeatingandCooling.com.
Okay. Yep, now it says stop streaming, so it must be up.
Yep, I got you now. I see it. Creston 14, Chariton 0. I see it.
Well, it's 21-0, but.
Well, you need to change your score then.
Yes, I've changed it
okay.
15 times, and it doesn't want to work because my.
No, Jim, that doesn't have anything to do with the network. Change your score.
Yes, I know it. That's.
Okay.
I've got it changed on the thing. It just doesn't come up on my.
Are you pressing update?
I am.
Okay, under folder path, review what it says under folder path.
Select read files.
No. Folder path line. What does it say on the folder path line?
SEB.
That's it?
That's it.
That's the problem. You gotta hit those three dots over on the right, select scoreboard. You must have closed that or something.
Every time I hit that, it goes off the
got to hit minimize, not close. So go over to the three dots and select scoreboard, and you'll be able to do it.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Okay. Let me know if it changes on your screen there.
Now if my okay, minimize. Now my picture isn't up again.
I'm seeing a picture.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay. All right.
Still says 14-0.
All right.
Did the score say 21-0?
Now it still says 14.
So you got to hit update.
All right,
No. Let's fix it right now.
Okay, that's the three dots up at the top. Oh,
Yep.
minimize.
No, don't minimize. Hit the three dots.
I don't have the three dots.
Okay, go down and hit the scoreboard icon, the bomb.
Okay, and it says 21-0 right there. I'll hit update again.
Okay.
But it doesn't change my score.
Okay, what's it say behind folder path?
Chariton Sports desktop scoreboards.
Okay. Hit read right underneath that. Follow the paperwork that I gave you.
Okay, let me. It just doesn't want to change on the screen.
Okay, let's start over, Jim. On folder path behind SBE, what's it say?
Chariton Sports desktop scoreboards.
Okay, now hit read right underneath that.
Okay, now. Okay, it finally changed.
Yep, okay, that's the process you got to follow. It's on the paperwork. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Creston got the ball. Well, we're in the second half now. Creston has the ball. Score is 21-0. Creston has the ball on the 38-yard line, on their own 38-yard line. Handoff in the backfield. Meals takes the ball up to the line to gain, and it'll bring up a first down for the Panthers. Panthers lead here by a score of 21-0 early in the second half.
Tackled by Fitzgerald. Creston has a man down. Looks like it's Mills.
Lucas County Health Center. Lucas County Health Center is proud sponsor of Chariton Athletics and proud to provide athletic training services to help keep Charger athletes safe and healthy. Lucas County Health Center is top 20 critical access hospital in the nation for best practices and quality. Make Lucas County Health Center your first choice for quality health. They're out there helping Mills off the field. Now he jocks off. He seems like he's all right, just shaking up a little bit on that play. 11:41 left to go here in the third quarter. Creston leads by a score of 21-0. Chargers have to get going here pretty quick if they want a chance to get back in this ball game. Chargers came into tonight's game ranked in 2A in one poll, I think as high as 5 or 6. I can't remember, but we've got a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're on their own 44-yard line. And we're ready for play. Creston again, Loudon in the shotgun. They're sticking with that game plan. There's a handoff in the backfield. Got up to about the original line of scrimmage.
It's Luther on the carry.
Going to bring up second down and 9. Not much gain on that play. Scoreboard's down to 11-8 here in the third quarter.
1 man left, 3 men right. Man in motion.
1 man deep in the backfield. There's a
Quick
pass
pass
off to the right side. Caught after about a 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up a third down now for the Panthers. Third and about 4 or 3 yards. They gave him a little bit of extra yards there on the spot. Probably just didn't see where the ball got to on this side of the field, but it brings up a big third down now for the Panthers.
3 men split left. All of them have single coverage.
Drops back to pass.
Looking left. Going deep.
And it's caught. And he gets down to the 8-yard line. He could have taken that in if he hadn't slipped and fallen after reaching out for the catch.
Caught by Latham.
Looks like it's spotted on the 7-yard line. That's going to be first and goal to go for the Panthers on the 7-yard line, making the Chargers look pretty poor with their defense tonight, their pass defense.
That's a lot of pressure to have 3 men all single covered. There's no help from the inside at all.
And everybody's got to stay with their man. You let one guy get away, and there's a handoff in the backfield.
Quarterback kept it, I think. Faked it.
He got into the end zone, I believe. Yep, it's the touchdown for the Panthers.
Touchdown Loudon.
Touchdown by Loudon.
Another touchdown by the Panthers makes the score 27-0 in favor of Creston.
Craig again to attempt the extra point. Loudon holding.
There's the snap, the kick. Kick is up. It's good. Makes the score 28 for the Panthers, 0 for the Chargers. With 9:39 left to go here in the third quarter. Primo Heating and Cooling. Save time, money, and stress with Primo Heating and Cooling. They know how to find the root of the problem and fix it quickly. With care, let them handle any HVAC issue you have. They're proud to sponsor Chariton Athletics, Primo Heating and Cooling.com.
Lavender's deep to receive. Kralik will be kicking off.
TJ Rich, Peyton Lavender, Peyton Eastman back for the Chargers. Kralik to kick off for Creston.
Rich and Giesman the up end. Kralik with the kick. I think he's
Is that
fumbled
a fumble
it.
down
He
on the
fumbled
play,
it.
and it looks, Creston says they've got the ball.
Kick at the 9-yard line.
No signal by the
I think
officials
he may have
yet.
been ruled down.
Yards on the return. First and 10 Chargers at the 29. Excuse me, first and 10 Chargers at the 30.
Fighting for extra yardage. Fortunately, I think his knee was down before he lost the ball there.
Score's now 28-0 in favor of the Panthers. Chargers need to get something going right now, or it's going to be just too late. They're not going to have time to do anything.
It's Rich on the carry.
Rich brings the ball up over the 35 to about the 36-yard line, where it'll be second down and maybe 5 for the Chargers. Chargers just need to get their offense rolling, and .904 left to go here in the third quarter.
Kane, yep, back. Rich set back behind him. Kane this time, straight up the middle. Fumble.
And it looks
Rich
like it's
fell on it.
got his own fumble, but it's back to the 30-yard line.
Fighting hard for extra yardage, but
8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 28-0, the score by the Panthers.
Kane split right, 2 men split left.
One man deep in the backfield.
Looking toward Kane. Overthrown.
Couldn't catch up with it. He was covered out there by 2 men.
Coverage by number 83, Baker. And number 5.
Chargers will be forced to punt.
Some of our sponsors tonight: Family Chiropractic Center, Dr. Larry Hershey, Hardee's of Chariton, Lucas County Health Center, Primo Heating and Cooling, Schroeder Baseball, Granny's Kitchen, Hy-Vee Distribution Center, MDL Insurance Services, Dr. Richard Rips Dentistry, Smith's Body Shop. Granny's Kitchen. There's the snap, the kick, the punt. Goes down to about the 30-yard line.
Fielded by Chestnut.
He shakes a tackle on the 25. He's on the loose on the other side.
Good block downfield.
Breaks another tackle, and he gets up to the 30-yard line where the Panthers are going to take over, and with decent field position on the Charger 30. Napa Auto Parts. Midwest Heritage Bank, one of our sponsors tonight.
Loudon and quarterback. Luther's the running back.
One man deep in the backfield.
Quarterback's keeping it.
Loud on keeper, tackle made by Hunter Kane, pickup of about 1 yard.
Hunter Kane up quickly to make the tackle. Starting running back hasn't been back in, I don't think, since he was shaken up. Ran off the field, looked like he was in good shape.
Second down and 8 to go. Drops back to throw.
One deep.
Deep pass. It's caught for the touchdown. The Charger defenders just can't stay with these Creston receivers. Just had 2 yards on the defender, but he got the ball and took it into the end zone for another Panther score.
It's Loudon to Kralik. Right on target with that one. I mean, hit him in stride.
Loudon has been on the market tonight. He just can do no wrong, hardly.
Kralik in to kick.
Loudon to hold. Hasn't missed an extra point tonight. There's the kick. And it's good.
High snap, but Loudon did a good job of getting it down for him.
Makes the score 35-0 in favor of the Panthers, and I believe we're going to have a running clock here, aren't we? We've reached the 35-point mark. So from here on out, the clock is going to run for the rest of the night unless the Chargers can get on the board.
Well, Creston's been pretty good in all aspects of the game. The defense, the offense, a lot of special teams, kicking.
Well, they came in with the Chargers number tonight. They knew just exactly what they wanted to do with the Chargers, and they pulled it off.
Craven to punt for, or to kick off for the Panthers. Lavender, Deesman, Rich for the Chargers.
Lavender deep.
There's the boot. Bobbled in the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Oh, he was awful close to fielding that in play and taking it back into the end zone.
He bobbled it a little bit, and
Yeah.
I think it got back into the end zone, so it's well, it would be nice to see the Chargers do something to get a little bit of confidence before they have to play Albia next week. The last I saw, Albia wasn't doing real good tonight. I'd have to remember this is not a district game. This Chariton is playing a class up tonight.
Rich on the carry.
This ball game won't hurt the Chargers too terribly much, but last year the win over the higher class team sure helped their RPI a lot. Kind of lifted them all through the season, and they got wins over at least two Class 3A schools in Creston and Knoxville last year, which helped them all through the season, helped them get into the playoffs.
Their 8 wins last year, only the Creston game was 1 pointer. Every other game was at least 12-point margin of victory. Good pass out in the flat.
Pass complete. Arnold to Canute.
Canute on the reception.
Up of about 3 yards.
I don't want to give up on this ball game yet, but it's kind of looking like it's not going to finish in our favor tonight, but the Chargers can't give up. It's early in the season, and you haven't even started district play yet, and you haven't played anybody in your own class yet. Creston was down a little bit last year. They came in with like a 3-6 record, and Creston doesn't have that bad of seasons very often. They had a lot of seniors back tonight, and there was a pass that was almost picked off.
Intended for Lane.
Threw it low, and defender dove after it, almost came up with it.
Lane's down there on the sideline. I don't know if it's
Got timeout on the field.
he reached for his leg. I don't know if it's a cramp or hopefully not a muscle pull.
Primo Heating and Cooling. Save time, money, and stress with Primo Heating and Cooling. They know how to find the root of the problem and fix it quickly with care. Let them handle the HVAC issue you have, and they're proud to sponsor Chariton Athletics. Primo Heating and Cooling.com. We need you. Hy-Vee Distribution Center in Chariton is growing, and we need to fill positions for first and second shifts. We have part-time warehouse order selectors positions and driver positions open. Help us fill these positions. Go to www.hyvee.com and fill out an application. Then come to open interviews on Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. Hy-Vee is an equal opportunity employer. Don't forget, open interviews on Thursdays, 3 to 6. Oops, there was a snap. I guess the Chargers moved a little late on the snap because the defender was almost across the line before the ball. The ball went down to the 35-yard line where the Panthers will take over.
41 yards on the punt, no return. First and 10 Panthers at the 35.
4:17 left to go here in the quarter. And the clock is going to run continuously after this.
Lane's back up, walking it off on the sideline a little bit of a limp. Might see some new people in there for Creston.
Might see some new people in there for Chariton.
There's 41 on the carry.
There's a flag down on the play. I imagine there's going to be a face mask right there, but
That was Garen Wooster on the carry.
about all we can hope for is a hold, but
Excuse me, carry was by number 41, Worcester.
personal foul, face mask against the Chargers. That'll step off 15 yards and be a first down. 35-0 in favor of the Panthers.
Play results in the first down.
That starts the clock.
Loudon still the quarterback.
He's back to the. Another pass over the middle, complete. Receiver just ran in front of the defender and brought the ball down on the 30-yard line. That gives the Panthers another 1st and 10 on the Charger 30-yard line.
It's Kralik again. You know, he's making the cut, and the quarterback's hitting him on stride.
Clock is down to 3:15. 35-0 in favor of the Panthers. Pass off to the left side, falls incomplete.
Off the fingertips of Baker.
Baker had it in his hands, just couldn't come up with it. Clock continues to roll. As far as I'm concerned, this ball game can't get over fast enough. Let's get into September and play some real football. Second down and 10 for the Panthers. Loudon in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws it off on the side.
Kralik again.
And he breaks about 3 tackles. Gets up to about the 10-yard line. Down to maybe the 12. Another 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Their offensive line's giving them a good job of protection because there's only 5 of them there. They don't have a tight end in blocking. They don't have a back blocking. They got 5 wide receivers most of the time.
Pass to the right side. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Can't see a number on the receiver there.
Well covered. That Canute on the tackle.
Panthers in the red zone again. I don't know if we've got to say Midwest Heritage red zone all night long for the Chargers, but
Hand off to number 11.
taken down hard.
Hayes.
Got back to the 10-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down, and, well, he got to the 8. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. Panthers need to run one more play here in the quarter. Play clock's down to 18. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Let's muster some defense here, Chargers.
Loudon back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Complete.
Complete for the touchdown.
Wallace on the catch.
Charger defender went up, tried to knock that ball or tried to catch that ball, didn't get it, and the ball was caught for the touchdown. Makes it 41-0 in favor of the Panthers with 11:07 left to go here in the third quarter. There's the snap, the kick. It's good.
Again.
What's that, 6 extra points for him
That's
tonight?
6 for 6 for Kralik.
$11.7 left to go here in the third quarter. 42-0 in favor of the Panthers.
Kralik's been busy kicking off again here.
His legs, well, I don't know if that was intentional or not, kind of a squib kick. Touched his knee to the ground when he picked it up.
Geisman on the return, but
Returned by Geisman, but he apparently went down and got his knee too low and
wanted to make sure he picked a kind of a squib kick. He wanted to make sure he handled it and went down and the knee touched while he grabbed it.
that'll be the end of the third quarter. The clock has started again. 5 seconds left to go. It's going to run down, and we're going to go to the fourth quarter. And that's the end of the third quarter. Lucas County Health Center is a proud sponsor of Chariton Athletics, proud to provide athletic training services to help keep Charger athletes safe and healthy. Lucas County Health Center is a top 20 critical access hospital in the nation. For best practices and quality, make Lucas County Health Center your first choice for quality health care. MDL Insurance Services, first downs all fall. This means they're the sponsor of Chariton First Downs. It's fall, and that means football. MDL Insurance is proud to be a sponsor of Chariton football. If you're needing insurance, whether it's home, renters, auto, health, life, or commercial, MDL Insurance Services is conveniently located in Chariton, Cordon, Humiston, and they are ready to help you with your insurance. MDLinsurance.com. Okay, the first play of the fourth quarter. Chariton sends a man in motion. Pass off on the left. Gets some room. Gets up to about the 30.
Lavender on the catch from Arnold.
That should be a first down for the Chargers. An MDL Insurance first down. We haven't got to say that enough tonight. Let's get a drive going here. Get something going for next week, Chargers. It's early in the season. We can't give up now.
Pitch to Kane.
Kane scrambles in the backfield. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loses about one.
Pretty stout defensive line Creston's.
Creston's had a pretty good ball game all the way around. There's not a whole lot that they've done wrong tonight. I thought early in the game we were going to get some breaks when they had some low snaps, but that quarterback, that Loudon, has handled everything back there, let nothing get away from him.
Little reverse action. Lavender on the carry, lined up in the slot.
Lavender made a nice gain on the play. He got up to about the 33-yard line, maybe gained 5 yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 7 by the scoreboard. It's
Chargers have 3 men split right. 1 left.
drops back to pass. Little pass
Gain.
on the flat here. Not much gain on it, or no gain actually.
They split Nick Wood out left in the wide receiver position to block, but he had 3 guys to try to block on that play.
So that brings up a 4th down now for the Chargers. Panthers have been clicking on all cylinders tonight. Can't say they've done anything really wrong tonight.
And 2 men drop deep for him.
There's the kick. Up over the 35, down to the 30. Finds a hole. He breaks some tackles, gets up to the 35, 36 yard, or the 46 yard line, where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 with 9 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter, or in the 4th quarter. 9:09 left to go in the game.
Fitzgerald on the tackle after Wood slowed him up a bit. Spun away from him, and Fitzgerald was there to clean him up.
First down for the Panthers. We're under 9 minutes now.
A lot of clean uniforms out there for the Panthers right now.
Oh, we have a clean field out there.
New quarterback.
Man goes in motion.
It's like Strider on the carry, the quarterback.
Had him in the backfield, just couldn't get a hold of him.
Pushed out of bounds by Kane.
Carried by Strider, who stepped back by 10. Pick up of about 2 yards, 3 yards.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Back in the shotgun again.
Hand off to Hayes.
He gets up, 1st down yardage. He gets inside the 45 down to about the 44, where it's going to be a 1st down for the Panthers. 7 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Chargers just haven't been able to handle that shotgun formation tonight. Chargers came in with several seniors left over from last year and looked like they were going to have a good year, and I'm not saying they're not. They've just been handled tonight by the Panthers. There's a fumble in the backfield, almost covered by the Chargers, but
Strider did a nice job of getting that back.
yes, he went to the ground and pulled it in. Strider covered that ball for the Panthers. Brings up 2nd and 19. About the best yardage the Chargers have gained all night was on that fumble. Chargers almost encroaching there. He wanted to throw a flag. I think he could have.
Carried by number 11, Hayes. B.J. Rich with tackle.
Hayes with the carry for the Panthers.
Tackled by Rich and Watkins.
Got up to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line in Charger country. Brings up 3rd down and 14. Let's get a stop and get the offense back on the field, and let's get something going here before this ball game's over.
Hayes with the
Hayes takes it.
Hayes on the carry. Nick Wood got a hold of the jersey and slung him down.
Stop back on the 49-yard line in Creston territory. Brings up a 4th down now for the Panthers. And the Chargers are going to receive the punt here.
Canute back.
Just about enough time for one more drive here. See if the Chargers can get on the board before the night's over. Let's get a good run back on this return. There's a punt. Bounces down inside the 20, down to about the 15-yard line, maybe 16. Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory with 5:06 left to go in the ball game. They trail by a score of 42-0 in what's been a disappointing start for the Chargers tonight. Granny's Kitchen, a place to gather with friends and family while enjoying home-cooked dishes. They will remind you of eating at Grandma's house, serving breakfast all day, open 7 days a week, 6 to 2 p.m. Don't forget to grab a slice of homemade pie. We've got a timeout on the field.
Chargers making some substitutions, went out there with 9 men in the field, decided they better get 2 more.
Hardee's of Chariton wishes everyone a happy, healthy playing season this year. Tune in to Hardee's football preview show on KIIC Fridays at 7 a.m. live from Hardee's in Albia. Dr. Richard Rips Dentistry will receive professional dental care in a pleasant atmosphere. One of the patients at his visit said it was the most painless, enjoyable, quickest dentist appointment he'd ever had. For your dental care, call Dr. Rips in Chariton, 774-2312. Schroeder Baseball, that's Jake Schroeder. Schroeder Baseball provides high-end baseball and softball gear for players of all ages, low prices, and personal-friendly, knowledgeable service. Call or text today, 641-203-0734, and find him on Facebook, Schroeder Baseball. Carry up over the middle, up over the 20, down or right at the 20. Moved up from the 16, gain of about 4 on the play. Chargers up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff in the backfield.
Fighting for yard. Oh,
looks
ball
like a
came
fumble
loose.
on the play.
I don't know if the whistle had blown or not.
I still don't know who's got the ball.
I think the whistle had blown.
Katie Fitzgerald on the carry, pickup of about 2.
Takes the ball to the 21. Brings up 3rd and 5.
A reverse action.
He breaks open on the side here, up over the 40-yard line, up to about the 44-yard line.
Flag on the play. It's coming back.
Yeah, against the Chargers.
Nice little run.
Nicest play the Chargers probably had all night, but .332 left to go in the ball game. Clock is stopped for the penalty. There's the ready for play and the wind of the clock. 3rd down and long. 3rd and about 18 here. Sweep
Coming
around
back
the
with it again.
left side. And out of, oh, there was a late hit out of bounds. No flag. Just a little bump there.
Bates.
Nothing meant to be there, but
Bates on the carry. Nice little gain.
Fourth
4th down and 6 for the Chargers. Back to punt. High snap, gets the kick away.
Good job from Arnold of handling that snap.
Fielded by number 83 for Creston.
Baker with the fair catch.
Took the ball on the 40-yard line, where the Panthers will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line with the clock running. 2:28 left to go in this ball game, and it can't get over fast enough. Chargers will be home again next week when they take on the Albia Blue Demons. Got a timeout on the field.
I wonder if one of the officials lost a whistle.
I don't know,
what it
but
looks like.
I don't know how he lost it clear down at that end of the field unless he was back there on the punt. I don't remember him being back there, but there the clock starts. Handoff, he fell to his knee and got up over the 40 to the 41-yard line. Gain of about 1 yard on the play. Brings up 2nd down, 2nd and 9. There's 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Well, believe it or not, I'm looking forward to next week when we can see just what the Chargers do have. But they was just outmatched tonight by this Panther team.
Do a little film study, make a few corrections, and learn from playing a really good team. Gang tackle there.
Got right about to the line of scrimmage. 1:30 left to go in the ball game.
McGee was the first to hit him. Brown was in on the tackle also.
The clock winds down to 1:10. Third down and 8 for the Panthers. Chargers need an interception for a touchdown here. Hate to go away with that goose egg on the clock, but
hand off to.
He makes a nice move, gets up to the 1st down territory, gets over the 50-yard line, down to about the 48-yard line.
Scarda on the run.
And I believe the clock may just run out here, but
I may have to snap it once.
yeah, they started the play too soon there on that, but 20 seconds left on the play clock, 28 on the clock. I look for him to take a knee. Whoops, there was a movement in the backfield, no call.
Scarda with the carry.
Well, I don't know. There was movement in the backfield. I think that's going to cost us this ball game, but
Christensen on the tackle there.
The clock is going to run out. 7 seconds. Teams are regrouping on the field. The Panthers are walking off to their side of the field.
Pretty good crowd for Creston over there.
There was a good crowd. It was a good crowd for the Chargers tonight, and I hope they come back next week because I think they'll see a lot better ball game than they saw tonight. Final score is 42-0 in favor of the Creston Panthers. Chargers come away with a big goose egg tonight. Our sponsors tonight were Family Chiropractic, Dr. Larry Hershey, Hardee's of Chariton, Lucas County Health Center, Primo Heating and Cooling, Schroeder Baseball, Granny's Kitchen, Hy-Vee Distribution Center, MDL Insurance Services, Dr. Richard Rips Dentistry, Smith Body Shop, Heritage Bank, Napa Auto Parts. I'm not sure if I mentioned Granny's Kitchen, but well, that's going to wrap it up tonight for the Chargers. We don't have a whole lot to brag about tonight. Not a whole lot to celebrate other than the fact that this ball game is over. I still look for the Chargers to come away with a decent season this year. They've got too many people returning, too many good players. They just got off on the wrong foot tonight.
I'll tell you what, a high school team that can pass as well as Creston does. I mean, they had some good receivers, and the quarterback was on the money most of the time.
He was. They came in with one goal in mind, and that was pass the ball. They didn't intend to run the ball much at all tonight. That was obvious. And they played 3 men up front on the Charger offense. They weren't looking for the Chargers to pass or to run the ball a whole lot, and they sure didn't have much success at it. So, well, that's the final score tonight. Creston 42, Chariton 0. My partner Mike Carr, Mary Sturwalt couldn't make it tonight. She's kind of under the weather. She had some shoulder problems, and hopefully she'll be with us next week, and we'll get maybe on the roll. Maybe Mario's the trick.
Get him going, yeah.
Need to get her here and get her yelling at him or something. But the Chargers will be back next week when we play Albia next Friday night at 7 or 7:30. I'm not sure what the scheduled time is, but we'll be here, and we look forward to bringing you the rest of the Charger season, and we look for a successful Charger season. So join us next week, and good night, everybody.